Cloud computing's a way of reducing your costs and reducing your hassle, because you're taking all of that stuff that used to happen inside your business or inside your home, managing software, the upgrading of hardware, because of course the hardware doesn't need to be as beefy as what it used to be, and putting that out there in the cloud which is the internet, and it's makes things easier for you. Now, you're probably already using some cloud computing. If you do Gmail or if you use Hotmail,
Please continue to hold. Your telemarketing bullshit is very important to us.
so if you're using Gmail or Hotmail and those sorts of things, you're already using cloud computing. You're already using a browser to interface with computers that are out there in the cloud to do a job for you. And we're talking about the same thing, only it's for anything from word processing right through to some very complex financial and graphical programs. Now, that sounds all wonderful, but there's a few problems with it. One of them is that you have to have access to the internet. We don't always have access to the internet. Your internet connection becomes very, very important, and its speed becomes very important. The more people that you have in your operation in one place connected to this cloud, the faster your connection has to be, and the more backed up it needs to be. You might need multiple connections through different channels to keep the reliability. Secondly, it'll cost you more, that connection. So there's checks and balances. You're shifting your cost out there, you'll have to pay for what's out there as well if you're a large organisation. Of course, for Gmail and those sorts of things, and indeed, well, the Google suite, for instance, it includes, if you look at Google, there's a tremendous amount of things that you can do in Google. And you can do it for free. But when you get to the size of a company, a whole business doing these things, well, you're going to have to pay for it. So you've got to balance that. And the other question that is involved is security. You are taking your business information. If you're an individual, you're taking your pictures, your kids that are in the bath, your whatever, and you're putting them out there in the cloud. Now, is that a good idea? Well, you've got to weigh that up. You've got to weigh up whether the company that you're dealing with, that you're getting your services through in that cloud, is reliable, isn't going to lose your data. Right? We're not going to have, say, a fire in a computing centre and suddenly your whole business is gone. So has that company got 2 sites or more sites that are interworking with one another all the time? They're questions you've got to ask. And usually, the more money you pay, the better that service. So it's important to weigh up in your particular situation, is it going to be worth it for you? You've got to do your sums, add it up, and maybe cloud computing is for you.